Imaging Spectrum here to help. Today, we are installing the Epson SureColor G6070 with Digital Factory 11. This printer comes with two different RIP software. Follow us on YouTube to watch the other videos that precede this video for installation. You will need to have the Epson SureColor G6070 already connected to your computer with either an Ethernet connection or a USB-A to USB-B cable. Let us start by opening a web browser and typing in fiery.com/df-epp/activation. Then click Enter. The URL link will automatically start to download a file after you click Enter. Once the file is done downloading, click the download arrow on the top right of your browser. If you do not have this icon, you can open your File Explorer and find your download section in your files. The file will be titled DFV11_Epson Production. Click it to begin the license verification process. The license code came with the printer and is in a white folder with the Fiery logo and the Digital Factory 11 as you see here. You are running Digital Factory V11, Epson Production Edition for the first time. Please review initial settings and modify to suit your preferences. Press OK. The activation window will display and you can choose to click on the click here to register your trial or enter activation code. We will be clicking Enter Activation Code. Now we are prompted with a form to fill out before activating our code. This is to tie our info to the code to help if we have issues with the program or computer in the future. Please fill out the form and then click Register My Product. Once you click the button, the program will extract and place the program to install into your download section. I have my File Explorer pulled up and you can see the file is unzipped. Click it to begin the install and you will see the progress bar. Select your language, then press OK. You will have to read through the software license agreement, then click I accept the terms in order to click Next. The screen now says, please choose one of the following installation options. You will select the full install of Digital Factory V11, Epson Production Edition. Click Next. You now choose where you want your program to install and click Next. The setup will add the program icon to the program folder list and click Next. The progress bar will complete and the program will close. Close out the Explorer window and go to the search icon or the Windows menu and type in Digital Factory 11. The program will display and say App under it. Click Open. At this point, your printer should be on and already connected if you have been following along with Imaging Spectrum's video series on the Epson SureColor G6070 printer. If you have not, please ensure your printer is on and set up correctly. Another agreement will come up. Click Continue. Follow us on YouTube to watch the other videos that precede this video for installation. You will need to have the Epson SureColor G6070 printer. If you have not, please ensure your printer is on and set up correctly. Now click Next. The printer default page is now displayed, and you will need to click Install Printer. A new window will come up with a list of printers available for this specific version of Digital Factory. Select the Epson SureColor DTF and click OK. The device package search will come up, and you will leave it on search for a new printer package from Cloud Server. Click Next. The program will pull the information and you will click Next again. Printer port setup will display. Next to port setup, you will drop down the menu and select TCP/IP network device. The port setting window will now appear and start to search your network for any available Epson SureColor G6070 printers. Select your printer and press OK. You will be sent back to the printer port setup page and you will click Next. The driver package is now installed successfully. Hit Finished. You will be sent back the printer defaults pop-up and the program should automatically open. If not, click Next. Depending on your antivirus software, you may or may not get this Windows Defender pop-up, but I am going to hit Allow. Digital Factory 11 Epson Production Edition is now loaded. Please pin the program to your taskbar at this time. Before we get to printing, though, we will check for system updates and add media types. This is to guarantee the best print quality. We will start by checking for updates first. In the top toolbar on the left, we will click on Help and a menu will display. We will select Check for Updates. If there are updates available in the cloud server, the updater will pop up and you will click Next. The download will be pulled from the cloud. It now states that once the application is updated and must be restarted, click OK. If there is a different version of the software utilities that will now prompt you, and you will click Next. The new version will download. Now the new version is ready to install. Click Next. The program will warn you to avoid losing custom settings. We recommend backing up your custom print modes. Since we have not made any changes, yes, you can press OK. The file will begin to unzip and run. This will ask you to close out the current version of Digital Factory by pressing OK. With the program now closed, press Start to begin installing the new version. We will now watch the progress bar. Now that the software is installed, we can click Finish. The updater now says Finished, and you can now click Close on the pop-up. We can click the icon for Digital Factory in the toolbar, or open it back up in the Windows menu. If you noticed, when I open up Digital Factory, there is a secondary window in the background. That is your fiery compass. And that has instructions for the Digital Factory if you run into issues while operating this software on your own. Now, with the program open, we will go to the top left-hand toolbar and select Devices to click on Manage Printer Modes. The Print Mode Manager window will pop up. Your list will not already have 13 items to display. You will have 3 types displayed at this time. 3 generic films will be listed. You can still print with these 3 basic film modes. You just may have an issue with your reds coming out orangish red. If you followed the imaging spectrum video series on the Epson SureColor G6070, then the media types should already be installed in your computer. If you did not, then you will need to install the Epson Edge dashboard to download your media types to your computer and printer, as you see here. With our media types already installed on our computer, let's click on the box with a downward green arrow. This pulls open the importer for print modes. Click on the 3 dots highlighted in blue. File Explorer will open, and you will need to find where you downloaded the profiles. If you followed the video series, then the window should already be pulled open at the location. My files are located in my Epson file, Control Dashboard file, and then I click on the G60 file. I have the 3 different media type files. Select one at a time and press Open. This one media type has 3 different modes in it. Select all 3 and click Import. It will now display in the Print Mode Manager. Now repeat that process for the other 2 media types. Your list should display the same amount or more if Epson has updated the list since the time of this video. Once done, click on Close. Now it is time to cover the basics for the print queue to ensure your prints come out with the best quality and color. Let us go to the blue highlighted print queue label SCG 6000-6070 DTF, and let's change some settings. Click the 3 dots next to the label. The queue import default pop-up is now displayed. You will click the queue properties at the bottom. The queue properties window is where you set your preferred settings and output for your jobs. The first section is Settings, and it has a fair number of items listed. General under Settings is where we change our print mode, aka media types, and different levels. Next is the Hot folder, and adding this to your print queue is not needed at this time. This is for advanced printing for a later time. Now, Media Setup, and this is where you can change the width of your media, as well as add margins on your media and margins between pages printed. I like to start off with a quarter margin on the left and right sides of my media, but that is personal preference, not something you have to do. Then you have Layout Manager. Select Layout Jobs so that the images are on the page as they arrive, and select Mirror Job on Import as well. This is so that the prints come out correctly from the printer. The rest of the settings list can be left on their defaults at this time. Closing the tab just for a better view. The color layer has a few items as well that you can change once you know the printer a little better. The one thing we will change in this list will be an ICC profile list. Ensure the Override Input Profiles is selected. Then use the drop-down next to select Profile Set to use. You will select sRGB plus CAD Link Wide. Before we get off this page, let us go back to General under Settings. We will change the print mode. I currently have the Quick Glide Media installed in my Epson, so I will set my print mode to that media type and go with LV3. Then press OK. With the program all set up and installed, we are ready to print. If you have not already done so, please run a nozzle check on your printer. I print one each morning before printing. If you are good to go, then let us load some images. This software allows you to load multiple images of various file types at once. You can click one image and then select another by holding Control. Repeat till you have the items you want to print, then press Open. The program will render a preview of each item one by one. If the images are sized to standard shirt sizes, they will load pretty fast, but if they are oversized, it may take a bit to render them. Now that the graphics have loaded, we will be able to do some general editing to the individual items. Things include size, copies, location on the page, nesting, and some framing. That is, if you have a transparent background on the image. There are a few more advanced things you can do with this software, but I will save them for a later video. Watch me make some of the above changes to the images and then nest them all together on a page to print in two different jobs. To print items, you will select everything in the active job list and then right-click and click Print. The job will rip and then print. For a demo printer or supplies, please give us a call today. Imaging Spectrum here for your needs. For more videos and updates, please follow us on our YouTube page.